So, did y'all know that single people get dressed up and go to Target on Friday to meet people? I didn't. Story time. It's a Friday night. I needed to pick up some stuff for an event I was throwing the next day, so I hit up my favorite spot, Target. Now, me, I just had on a jogging suit, some tennis shoes. I didn't know what I was about to walk into. So, as soon as I walk into the Target, I hear Anita Baker playing out the speakers. It's like a smooth little vibe going on in there. It's like people to the left, to the right. Target usually dead in the evening, but no, it was lightweight a vibe up in there. So, I'm walking around doing my little 1-2 shopping or whatever, but I'm seeing like, prospects. So I get to, one of the aisles or whatnot, and I see this beautiful, beautiful, heavenly creature. She was my type, and you already know. Thick, fluffy. And so I looked at her, she looked at me, and she's like, "Hey, Tom." Now, this happens to me all the time, right? People recognize me from different things or things I've done in the past, and they be talking to me like they know me, and I don't be knowing them from Adam. You know what I'm saying? But, I just played it off. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she was like, "Yeah, I know you. You're the guy from the insurance thing." Now, most of y'all don't know. Y'all see me on TikTok or Facebook, or so in real life, I'm an insurance broker. And she was like, "I laughed so hard at that video you posted." And I was like, "What video are you talking about?" And she was like, "The one when you was interviewing your mom." So one of the things I do with all my customers and clients, I made this thing called a burial guide, right? And so it lists all these different things that, people need to know in case you pass. And so I was interviewing my mom one time. And I was like, "Look, is there anything in the house that you would want removed before your friends and family come inside the house after your passing?" And my mom said, "That box of 14-inch dildos up under my bed with the double action pump." And I was like, "Cut the camera off. What? What's up under your bed?" And she looked at me with a dead face and was like, "I have needs, son." And I was like, "A double action pump? What in the hell, woman?" So the video had went viral, right, on a local level, but then I took it down because it was my mom. So I took it down, but it got me a lot of attention. So we was laughing and joking about that, and we was walking around together. When I tell you, like, initially, she was just like the conversation, the chemistry, just everything was just on point. Like we talked. I bet you we were at Target for probably about an hour and 20 minutes. Like, we walked around, and then, I don't know if y'all know this, but my favorite section at Target, look, and Target need to cut me a check, because if everybody start going to Target and looking at this section, my favorite section at Target, take me to the Magnolia section, Chip and Joanna. Look, them is my people. I love Chip and Joanna, right? So we still, at Target or whatever, we exchange numbers, and she's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about like really getting an insurance policy. I really need to get on that." You know what I'm saying? And my sister, we've talked about like having all the family members come over, and then like have somebody come over and give everybody a quote, da 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 da. Now, I do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Come over, give the people a quote, let them know what they can do. I always want to try to make sure people, especially people of color, get covered, because that's just something we don't do that we have to do, right? So we exchange information. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. This is going to be one of them stories where y'all be like, Tom. Look, I was in love with this girl from the moment I met her. The vibe, everything. Like, we exchanged numbers, we were texting back and forth, everything was sweet. Like, she started sending me like pictures, and she was just like, "How you think I look in this? Does this make my butt look big? Oh my gosh, dude, can you see my nipples in this top?" Like, we like literally vibing, like, you know what I'm saying? And we set a date for me to come over and start, doing the quote on her family members or whatever. And she was just like, "Cool, you can come at 7, and then I'll have everybody start coming at 8. So I'm like, from 7 to 8, what's about to happen? You know what I'm saying? So I done went and got a haircut, beard all lined up. You know what I'm saying? I'm smelling good, looking good. I'm ready to go over there and, possibly clap some cheeks. Why, when I knock on the door, her husband answers? Yeah, let's get into part 2.